welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning, everyone. I've missed you guys. It's been a while. I've always wanted to do this video for a while, but I've been under the weather. I had a relapse. I had a very strong relapse, so I had to take time off to take care of myself. Afterward, my daughter also was down under the weather, so I'm still managing her while I'm recuperating gradually. So that's why I've not done this video for a very long time. I've not been online for a while now. As you can see, I'm not looking good at all. I'm still struggling to, sometimes you just try new diet and see if it's add something to see if it works. The advantage of that is that if it works, it's okay for you, you can take it. But if it doesn't work, you're going to have a strong relapse. That was what happened to me. There was something I bought online that was supposed to be helping me to get more nutrients, more nutrients to my body, since I'm having nutrient malabsorption. So I tried it. Oh hell, I tried it for like 4 to 5 days. I had a massive relapse. Massive. It started giving me depression, as if I'm going back to square one. So, and I had a friend also, I met someone also that was having my challenges too. So I became a mentor to her while I was still coming up gradually. I became a mentor to her, so I started concentrating more on helping her also to manage it. So that's why I've not really had time. And unfortunately, I lost my phone where I have all my videos and everything. I lost my phone, so I just got a new phone, trying to get everything all over, get my apps all installed in my phone. Everything last week was crazy. Last 2 weeks was crazy for me, but I'm getting back gradually. I'm still taking care of my daughter. She's pushing up gradually. So this video this time around is all about, remember when I first did my first video, I told you I would like to give you a story of how everything started, how I got to this point, so that if at any stage in your life you are experiencing these early symptoms, you will know when to stop and turn around, so that you don't get to the point where I am now. This point I am is not funny. There's some people that are having gradual symptoms, and they overlook it. They are having lifestyle, they are doing some kind of things that is, the body is, one thing about our body is that when it wants to pack up, it gives you sign. And the problem with us is that we have coconut head. We don't read the signs. We ignore the signs. If someone has given me this message and told me to read the sign, I wouldn't have gotten to this point. So I'm telling you, please don't get to this point where I am. If you're having some signs, your body is giving you signs, you're visiting hospitals here and there all the time, you're consuming all the antibiotic because you want to treat malaria. If you're having gradual symptoms of this stomach pain, it's a sign that your gut is deteriorating. What are you to do before you get to this point where you start lifestyle? You get to this point where I am. Please do. Another problem with us is that we have long throats too much. We don't read in between the line. We don't know when to stop. We are not conscious of our health. So that is what this video will be about. How I got to this point. The mistake I made at an early age of my life that brought me to this point. If only I had known. If only I can take back the hands of time, I would take it back and make things right. But I'm still happy that I've not gotten to that point where it's no way. So that's what this video is all about. If you want to learn and you want to enjoy this video, please subscribe. Click the subscription button. It won't take anything from you, please. This story, a story of my life, is gonna change your life. So when I'm freshen up, we'll start the video all afresh. Thank you guys. Please, I'll see you later. I know you guys missed me. It's been ages. It's been a long time. I've been on my low ebb of recent, sorry. And you can see I've lost some weight. I had a relapse. So, and I had typhoid, I had malaria, so I had to treat myself. I did some time for myself, but I'm getting back, thank God. So, you know, this video has been a long expected video. Sorry, I'm in the kitchen. I have some cooking to do, and luckily NEPA brought light, so we have to take advantage when there's NEPA lights. Nigeria. Okay, so I'm trying to do some blending. I want to blend. Like I told you guys, I don't eat normal tomatoes because of the high acidic content. So anytime I feel like taking stew, this is what I use to make my stew. It's actually on the high side. It's like 500 naira. It's very even cheap, 500 naira for one. So what you're seeing here is around 1,500. So I'm going to deseed it and blend and use it to make my normal omeobe without MSG, of course. So I'm going to be doing some of the discussions. Why? Remember I told you that this video is long overdue. It's going to be a storyline of how the whole incident started, so that if some of you are seeing those symptoms now in your body, you'll be able to know and nip it before it's too late. So if someone has told me, I wouldn't have gotten to this point where I am. So it all started in 2000, and I got married 2015. I was okay, a very young, healthy, healthy young lady. I was working then. So 2015, 2016, I was okay, very okay. So 2017, I think I left my first job. I took another job. I took a factory job. Yes, I took a factory job, and I think that was where it all started. I never knew my body was not fit enough for the job, so I started falling sick often. Immediately I took the job. The job entails working 12 hours, standing. I started falling sick. My husband was out of job, so we needed the money, so I was working as a quality control. So it was a factory job that sometimes I work in the night. You'll stay up all night, also 12 hours standing. So I started having reoccurrence typhoid and malaria. Yes, the normal Nigerian this thing, anytime you're sick, they will do whiteout tests. They will always see typhoid and they will always see malaria. So I was always on antibiotic, constantly on antibiotic, and sometimes I was even abusing it. I was just going to I'm having headache, constant headache. I started feeling bloated, extremely bloated, not knowing that bloating, that sign of bloated was not because of the typhoid, not because of malaria, not knowing that I was having chronic acid toxicity then. Yes, my body was very acidic. Yes, Mama. What? I'm called. Oh, okay. Please hold on. Okay, so I'm back. So not knowing then that what I was having was chronic acid reflux. Honestly, I was very sick. This sickness lingered throughout 2017. I was having series of miscarriages because of the stress of the job. So if someone has told me then that, and the annoying part is that I won't still like call it regret or so, the doctors will just pump. You know when you go to the hospital and you come back, They will always give you antibiotic. It is wrong. It is wrong. Let's stop bombarding your system with antibiotic. It damages your gut's health. Too much antibiotic damages the gut's health. It kills the good microbes. Body said, sir, nobody knew that. No, I never knew that. I was always bombarding my system with antibiotics, not knowing that those what we have done then was just a lifestyle change and detox. That is what I should have done, but I never did that. I never knew. I was ignorant. But deep down in me, I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what to do. So anytime I go to the hospital, I'll be bombarded with antibiotic. So I was taking it. This lingered through 2017, 2018 I got pregnant, and that was the climax. I was on leave, then I traveled. I and my husband traveled, my mother-in-law's place. Then I got pregnant and along the line, and that was the end of my job. I couldn't go back to work. The sickness was so intense. I was placed on oxygen. In the pregnancy, not knowing I was suffering, I was having GERD. I never knew I had GERD then. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. That was what I was having. But in pregnancy, you can't do tests like endoscopy in certain pipes through your esophagus. So I was just being diagnosed of what I don't know. Nobody knew what was wrong with me. The pregnancy kept growing, the baby kept growing. It sounded like a child's play, but it was not something funny. So after everything, I had my baby, and the sickness lingered even after pregnant. After I had my baby in 2019, March 13th. Yes, the pregnancy was so tough that we had to remove her, had to deliver her through CS on the 8th month, not even on the 9th month. I started battling it. After that, after delivery, I got into depression, postnatal depression. That was where I developed postnatal high blood pressure. That was where the high blood pressure came from. Postnatal high blood hypertension. My BP sometimes rises to 160 over 100. So still yet nobody knew I was undergoing depression. Family members never knew I was undergoing depression because I was always sick of GERD. So most times that GERD will accompany with panic attack, palpitation. I went for so many tests. I thought I had heart disease. I thought I had cancer. I thought I had diabetes. I thought I had your guts disorders will make you think you have chronic illnesses that you actually don't have because your gut is unhealthy. So that was what happened. Sorry, I have to blend. Blending it. So gut disorder will make you think you have a chronic illness that you actually do not have. So after my baby was 4 months, I was advised to stop breastfeeding so that I could take some medicine. I went to Lutz and I saw the gastroenterologist. I knew something was wrong from here to here. That was what I knew. I knew something was wrong from here to my stomach, just like this. I knew that was what I knew was my problem. So I went to see the gastroenterologist. That was where Before then, she asked me to go and do, a doctor friend asked me to do endoscopy. So that was where I did endoscopy at Vedic Life Care in Lekki here. So it was in Vedic Life Care I was diagnosed of GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. Immediately, I started Googling, I went online, started checking and knowing what it entails, what kind of disease. I was happy at first thing. I was happy because finally, since 2017, I now know what my problem was. That was my happiness. I finally found out what my problem was. Now the second thing is how to manage it. Remember, most doctors are not nutritionists. Yes, they are not nutritionists, so nobody still told me anything about lifestyle change. They just say don't eat this, don't eat that. I never actually know entails itself what I'm supposed to take and what I'm not supposed to take. I never knew that. So normal antacid, calcium, proton pump inhibitors. They gave me esophagus D. I think that one reduces the production of stomach acid and the rest. So let's take that to manage and the rest. So I was managing the situation until it goes to come back, it to go and it to come back. That's how I've been managing until this year. I was throughout the COVID time, I was very okay. I was stable. I went burst back into business. Now I've already left my job. I burst back into business. Started doing my business, became at least stable. After avoiding to eat some kind of thing, I went back to eating my normal food until I started having relapse all over again in this 2022 January, December, late part of December. I started having throat pain, chronic throat pain. Started buying some ulcer medication. It was an ulcer. So after this year 2022, after a while, I said let me go back and do this endoscopy to know. Not knowing that GERD is something that doesn't really go like that. It's not something you take that goes like that. So it has to. It takes years for it to get healed. So when you fall into relapse, you have to start all over again. So I said let me go back to do. So I went to Mikio. I booked for another set of endoscopy. That was when I knew it had deteriorated to gastritis. All my stomach is inflamed. So that is where I am now. I've taken my health into my hands. Started to make some lifestyle change. I started reading. All this while I'm talking, it's just a summary. Millions has gone down my health. If I calculate the amount of money I spent on my health buying things, I'm not talking of 3 to 4 million or 5 million. It has gone down. Buying this and buying that with no resources, no fund. So I started reading and knowing some of those herbs to take, some of those veggies to take, smoothies to make, just to heal. Now I know that I have to heal. Now the challenge I'm having now is stopping antibiotics. It's really not easy because we are living in an environment where infection rate is so high. And I'm always prone to having typhoid, even though I don't drink and I don't take pure water. Since 2017, I've stopped. I can't remember when I took sachet water. I don't take pure water. I only take either Eva water or seaweed. That's what I drink. You get it? But I'm always prone to having typhoid and malaria. And said I can treat malaria 2 times a night. It's that bad. I sleep under mosquito net. But if one mosquito should bite me, I'll have malaria. So I know my immunity is low. That's the reason why. So they said I should do liver function test to know the reason why. Maybe I have liver damages or the rest. My dear. I'm a kind of person that I don't like assuming. If you tell me, find the root cause, right? Find the root cause, I will go immediately and find the root cause. So I've done hepatitis tests, I've done liver function tests to know several times to know if there's any problem with my liver where I'm having repeated malaria. My liver is okay, my kidneys are very okay. So I keep having repeated malaria. And
typhoid. So the problem I have now is, when I have typhoid, how do I treat it without antibiotic? But I'm trying my best to stay off antibiotic as much as I can. Even right now, I'm not still stable, but I don't have a choice. But after taking the antibiotic, what do I do next? So I can't totally stay away from antibiotic until I find how to take care of the typhoid that I'm always having. I don't have a problem with taking anti-malaria meds. I take anti-malaria meds and I get okay. But typhoid, I always have typhoid. I always have typhoid. So that's the dilemma I am now. So that is how the whole thing started. That's how the story. That's how it started. Now, how do we go from here? What do I do? I'm trying my the best as I can to be hygienically okay. It's really not easy. I have someone here that is assisting me in the house chores and the rest. Still, yes, I always have relapse of typhoid and malaria. Those are the two illnesses. Some people say it's because you're AA. I don't know. Those are the two illnesses I always get sick of: typhoid, and I always have malaria. Now, another challenge I'm facing again is anemic. I'm always anemic. If you look at my hand, I'm pale. Yeah, that's the challenge I've been facing recently. I checked my blood level last time. It was around 27. I panicked, so I started taking Hematines. But I have a problem with taking Hematines because they always affect my stomach lining. And it triggers the ulcer. If I take blood tonic, it triggers the ulcer. So there's no day I don't take vegetables. I eat vegetables. The last time I checked, it's increased to 30%. So the next week I went back again, it went down to 28%. So I'm having a problem with managing my blood level for it to be at least high, because I don't take transfusion. And I do not want to fall into a situation whereby there will be an emergency. So that's it for now. But anyway, I've been okay. I've been stable. It comes with anxiety. It comes with panic attack. It comes with depression. Yes, that's the reason why I've not been online for a while. This minute I'll be okay. The next minute I'll be in my lowest ebb. I'll be so discouraged. I'll be so depressed to make videos. I'll be so like, why am I going back? From all the efforts I've been making so far, why am I not improving? Why am I having relapse? Why am I having blood shortage? I'm eating right. I'm taking the right diet. I'm doing this. I'm spending this. I'm buying this with little or no resources. Still yet, I keep having relapse. It's a constant battle. Don't give up. You all have a choice. You can't leave your body. If you leave your body, it becomes worse. There's a point you get to your life that even caregivers will get tired. So you need not give up. If you try this option, it doesn't work, try another option. Just keep trying. So guys, I'll see you later. Okay, let me just round up my cooking. So I've been juicing for some time now. I got a juicer. This is my green juice. Sorry. So this is my ugu. I always buy ugu and I juice. Of course, I don't drink directly. I have to steam it a little bit, just 1 to 2 minutes. Then I mix with malt and I drink to help boost my blood level. This is my juicer. I got a Century juicer from a very good friend. Chidima, thank you so much for my juicer. It's working magic. Okay, so this is what I've been using to juice. So that's what I've been doing for some time, just to boost my PCV level. It's not been easy, but it's something that I know I can do, and I have to keep fighting it with positivity and hope that my stomach is healing, the inflammation is healing. Okay, there's something I also take every morning because of the weather. I woke up this morning with sore throat, and I've been following this Indian lady online. I mean, another chef online, and they told me the power of cloves. These are cloves. Clove is a very good antioxidant. I don't know if you can see it. This is how clove looks like. Just like it has a very strong aroma. This is how it looks like. These are cloves. So, and these are cinnamon. This is a cinnamon stick. So every morning when I woke up, I've been out of celery juice for some time now. For almost 4 days I've not taken my celery juice. I'll go back to it. It's not easy. Celery is very expensive, I won't lie to you. And I've been on a low financial ebb recently. Maybe that's what is even causing my depression. Maybe that's what is even causing my depression. See, it's my auntie. This is my aunt. She has 2 bouncing baby boys, twins. So she came visiting. So, and I've been on low financial ebb now. Like I told you, 1 bunch of celery, I take it once. One is 500. So I take for the 7 days, I have to spend like 507. That's like 3-5. That's just for celery. I'm not talking of cucumber and the rest. So I've been on a low financial ebb recently, so I've not gone to the market to buy it. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm depressed. I don't know. So for this time I'm down, I've been taking my clove and cinnamon stick. I wash it and boil, and I drink the water first thing in the morning. They say it helps. I keep doing what I can do, in as much as it doesn't make the situation worse. So I take that. Sometimes also you can take it. It's very good for sore throats also. So guys, I don't know if that's all for this video. I'm gonna put another video very soon. Okay, so about how all my days have been going. Okay, so guys, I'll see you next time. Please don't forget to like, support me. If you don't want me to go into depression, click the like button and click on the subscribe button. They won't charge you. It's just a way of encouraging me and encouraging someone else, okay, that is passing through these challenges. We can do it. It's not easy. So support me, make the family grow. If you also have any idea, know someone that has gone through this battle, that is doing well now, that has healed, you can also give your tips. We are a family here, okay? We are a family here. Like I said earlier, my name is Eunice Temere, and this is my YouTube channel. What gives me joy so much is explaining how I feel, and having people, having a community that have the same battle, that know someone that has the same battle. You know someone that has the same battle, you need to be in this channel also, because being a carer is also one of the most difficult things. I know all what my family members have gone through. Those times in the middle of the night, they'll just rush me to the hospital. Sometimes 2 a.m. It's always from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. They'll be rushing me. Sometimes I feel so much. I feel so bad for them, but that is what family does, okay? I'm never ever neglecting their support so far. I appreciate everyone. Let me even use the opportunity to thank them all. Victoria, Yara, Esther, Etie, my mom, my dad, Kemi, Daniel, oh God, Tolu, Abigail, everybody that has been there for me so far, Samuel, everybody, all my family members, I thank you all so much. Also my neighbors that keep running around for me, you know, my hospital, Lucent Hospital, St. Angela Hospital. I thank you guys so much for being there for me. I really appreciate. I really hope I'll come back one day and tell you guys that, oh, I've been healed. And I've been missing my favorite food. I told a very good friend of mine recently that I miss my food, my best food so far. I crave it so badly, but I can't eat it. I miss eating beans. I miss eating beans so much. I crave eating beans and gari. I crave eating beans and bread. I don't eat bread anymore. I crave it so much. I crave eating beans, but I can't eat it. I want to get to the point whereby I'll be able to cook my beans and eat it without being afraid of acid reflux, without being afraid of gastritis, without being afraid of being afraid of having GERD flare up in the middle of the night. Honestly speaking, I crave eating these things, but I just have to sacrifice those things for the sake of my health, for the sake of my life, because I need to be okay. If you have any support, any idea, anybody you know we can also follow to help us, please share your comments also. Thank you so much, Ada, adorable Ada. You are the one behind this video. Oh, please guys, follow my YouTube mentor, adorable Ada, on YouTube. This girl is everything. She's so supportive. She's the one that taught me how to vlog. She's the one that trained me on how to vlog. Vlogging also helps me to relieve my fear. It makes me happy, something I can do and find joy. Okay, I look forward to a time. I've seen so many testimonies of people that have been diagnosed of more deadly diseases that have overcome it. I follow those groups, I follow those people also, and I believe that I can overcome this. I believe I can overcome this. I believe it will not get worse than this. Honestly, God is hearing my prayer, and He's also there for me. He's helping me to be strong, to be able to take care of my beautiful daughter, Peltemire. This girl is everything to me. She's my joy giver. God made her to be very strong for me. She has been a very strong baby right from childhood. Up till now, she's grown to be very strong. There's so many times I've not slept with her on the bed. I'll be on the hospital bed. She'll be alone in the arms of strangers, in the arms of visitors that be taking care of her in the night when I'm in the hospital bed. But still yet, she's going to be very strong. I pray that God keep you strong for me, Peli V. You can hear her voice behind. She's a bunch of blessing. Yeah, Mama. She's a bunch of blessing. You want to eat? Okay. She's a bunch of blessing to me. Say hi to you. Say hello.
La.
Say hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
Say, okay. Say I love you, guys.
I love you, guys.
I love you, Mama.
Left us in the video.
Welcome to my video.
Left us in the video.
Please like and share my video
my video
for my mommy.
Bye for mommy.
God bless you all. Say God bless you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.